Hey guys, and welcome back to my Dragon Age Origins Let's Play. I'm Larpg Gamer, and currently we are in camp. We just returned from Ostagar, which was really cool. And yeah, I was talking about installing a mod to basically be able to romance both Alistair and Zephyrin, because as you probably noticed in the last part, I am really struggling with, yeah, how to go about that, because Alistair kissed Velena all of a sudden, which I had no clue was going to happen, but it happened anyway. I'm not quite sure how the mod works or if it even works, so that's just something I will discover while I'm playing the game. If it doesn't work, I will still have to make a decision, which I will definitely do when the time comes. For now, I think I'm just going to play the game, see what happens, and yeah. So without further ado, we are in camp, and I think I'm actually going to start talking with Zephyrin, and yeah.
I've a question, if I may.
Okay, go ahead.
Well, here's the thing. I swore an oath to serve you, yes? And I understand the quest you're on, and this is all very fine and well. My question pertains to what you intend to do with me once this business is over with, as a point of curiosity.
That is a good question. And option 3 is definitely a flirt option. And even though I am definitely interested in romancing Zephyrin, of course, otherwise I would not have installed the mod I was just talking about, I think he is asking a serious question, although it seems to be a serious question. So I'm going to respond seriously this time. So why would I do anything with you?
Oh, I imply nothing specific, of course.
Hmm.
One simply assumes that once your Grey Warden business is finished, you would have no need of an assassin to follow you about. Am I wrong?
Not at all. You could go if you wanted. Because, yet again, there is a romance option. Number 2, there's always a user 2 for a handsome elf. But Zephyrin, I think it's more important to let Zephyrin know that he can leave whenever he wants. I want to let him know that he has complete free will, that he does not have to feel obligated to stay with me, or yeah. I really want it to be his decision if he decides that he wants to stick around, or, well, I think you catch my drift. So not at all. You could go if you wanted.
Could I? And what if I didn't wish to leave?
um Why wouldn't you go if you had the chance?
It is difficult to say. Is there no one that I might stay for?
Ah, that's incredibly sweet. That's really, really sweet. Because it's pretty clear that he's hinting that he would want to stay because of me, which is really sweet. I would like that.
So would I should think. It is good to know what my options might be, but that is for another time. For now, we have much to do, yes?
Okay, that was incredibly sweet of Saffron. I really liked that conversation. And I also really liked, because I did not immediately went for the obvious flirt options, it actually turns out even sweeter, because Saffron is actually the one who has to come forward that he wants to stay because he has feelings for me. So I really like that dialogue a lot. So, okay, let's talk with Win.
What's on your mind?
Ooh. Yeah, I actually want to talk more about that spirit that's inside of Win. So why did the spirit choose to help you?
I have always had an affinity for the spirits of the Fade. As a child, I never feared my dreams because I knew they were there.
Hmm. Yeah, since I'm a dwarf, I think dwarves don't have a connection with the Fate, right? That's why they are not able to. That's why dwarves don't have magical abilities. So, yeah, I've never experienced that before.
I've always been able to feel the spirits, even if I never saw them. And as I nurtured my talent in the circle, I became more sensitive. I began to notice every time I was in the Fade, whether it was in a dream or in magical practice, that I was being watched.
Oh. Do spirits watch people like that?
I suppose they must. It is these benevolent spirits that create our dream worlds in the Fade. Sometimes I would see it, a glowing, nebulous form. Most times I would just feel its presence, gentle and comforting, but somehow alien. I think it is a spirit of faith. They have never been seen before, and perhaps I am wrong. But something tells me I'm not. It always felt like the same entity. This one spirit was curious about me, and was guarding me, for want of a better word.
Hmm. You mean it protected you?
There were times when I was in the Fade that it seemed to stretch forth to shield me, keeping me safe. And I think it gave me strength in my most terrible battles, Ostagar being one of them.
Wow. I suppose it felt it wasn't your time yet.
I don't know why I was chosen. Perhaps it knew that there was something more that lay in store for me.
Yeah.
I like to think that I was given a rare chance, and I'm going to make the best of the time so generously given to me.
I'm glad you think traveling with me is worthy of your time.
I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. That is not the death for me. And so I will fight alongside the Grey Warden, and help prepare her for the task that is yet before her. So you had better listen to me, because I swear, if I should fall before the end and you don't seem to be doing things properly, I'll get up again to give you a good finger wagging.
That's good. I will hold you to that promise.
You know, I think you'll be all right, even without my help.
Aw, Win. I really hope Win doesn't die. But yeah, again, that's something we will discover for ourselves in the future. Uh, Liliana, how are you doing?
Something I can help with?
I'd like to talk to you about something.
Yes? What's on your mind?
Do you miss anything about Orlais?
I miss Val Royeaux. Unlike other cities where the people are the lifeblood and the character, Val Royeaux was her own person, and her people little more than decorations. There was always music in Val Royeaux, streaming from the many windows, quiet refrains and triumphant choruses, and always, floating above that all, the chant, coming from the Grand Cathedral. It was magnificent.
Should I talk about Orzammar? Yeah, why not? I think Velena loves Orzammar since it is her home. So, Orzammar is magnificent too.
Yes, I'm sure it is. But every city has a different personality. It is hard to describe. You have to be there. Of course, there are good things and bad things about Orlais, like anywhere else. Sometimes I miss it dearly, and sometimes I'm glad I'm rid of it. And you will laugh at this, but I miss the fine things I had in Orlais.
What sort of things?
Dresses, fine dresses and furs, and shoes, of course. One can't mingle with nobility with bad shoes, you see. Orlais is very fashionable, almost ridiculously so. But the shoes, living with those ridiculous trends was worth it for the shoes.
Hmm. Does Vanilla love shoes though? I'm sorry, I'm just looking at what option I'm going to choose. I think I will ask her, were they ridiculous shoes? Shoes?
Sometimes. About 10 years ago, all the ladies went mad for shoes with soles as large and heavy as bricks. But it isn't always that silly. When I left Orlais, the fashion was shoes with delicate tapered heels and embellishments in the front. A ribbon, perhaps, or embroidery. In soft colors, of course. It was spring.
Oh, that sounds so lovely.
I had my eye on a pair my shoemaker was working on. It was covered in pale blue silk, with amber beads on the toe. The shoes made in Orlais were exquisite. Not at all like these clunky fur-lined leather boots you have in Ferelden. Ugh, just look at them.
I think I would not call them ugly and shapeless. I think they're comfortable.
They're sturdy shoes, but sometimes a girl just wants to have pretty feet. Oh, I
Yeah.
could talk about shoes all day, but we have things to do, don't we?
I had no clue that Liliana had such a thing for shoes, which makes her character quite adorable. I don't think I'll have new dialogue options with Stan, but
You called.
I'll always check
Speak then.
just to be sure.
Then I suggest we move on.
Uh,
I am hardly surprised. Very well.
no, it doesn't seem to be
As
the
you wish.
case. Okay, so we'll leave Stan for now. I'm really nervous for Alistair after what happened in Ostagar, but I do want to speak with him, so that's what we'll do.
Your desire is my command.
Oh, wow. I have some questions.
Of course.
So what do I want to ask him? Yeah, let's ask him about his birthright. I'm actually curious about that. So, why did you keep your birthright a secret?
You never asked?
I'm hurt that you didn't trust me.
No, please don't think that. It's not that I didn't trust you. It's... Please, let me try to explain. The thing is, I'm used to not telling anyone who didn't already know. It was always a secret. Even Duncan was the only Grey Warden who knew. And then, after the battle, when I should have told you... I don't know, it seemed like it was too late by then. How do you just tell someone that?
Yeah, it is a big secret to tell. Yeah, I guess I can understand that.
I should have told you, anyway. It was important for you to know. I guess part of me likes you not knowing.
Why? What happens when people find out?
They treat me differently. I become the bastard prince to them, instead of just Alistair. I know that must sound stupid to you, but I hate that it shaped my entire life. I never wanted it, and I certainly don't want to be king. The very idea of it terrifies me.
I can understand that. It doesn't sound stupid at all.
For all the good it does me, my blood seems certain to haunt me no matter what I do. I guess I should be thankful that Arl Eamon is far more likely to inherit the throne. If he's all right. Oh, I hope he's all right. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for not telling you sooner. I guess I was just hoping that you would like me for who I am.
Aw.
It was a dumb thing to do.
I can completely understand that. He was afraid that I would look at him differently after finding out that he is a prince. And I get that, because Velena was treated differently all the time in Orzammar, because she was an Arducan, because she was a princess, so she can definitely relate to that. Don't worry about it, Alistair. No harm done.
I guess it's kind of a relief that you know now. Let's go.
Okay, so it was good to talk that out with Alistair, because we hadn't really talked about it after Redcliffe, so that felt actually... It felt good to do that. What a way to start a conversation, Chill. What's with the heavy sighs?
Oh, that. Merely reflecting on the hopeless nature of the task in front of it. The most likely outcome is that it and its companions will become a stain on some rock for the Darkspawn to tread upon. I shall be moved to a single tear by the tragedy.
I don't think our chances are so bad.
Oh, how adorable. Such hope is sweet to see, if a bit alarming. What's that? Did it hear flapping wings? There may be pigeons nearby. We should be alert.
Okay, we gained some approval from Chill. I like that conversation. That was nice. Okay, so we have to speak with Morrigan.
I await your command.
I'd like to ask you something.
So, full of questions, are you?
I actually want to know more about Flemeth, since we now know that Flemeth wants to hurt Morrigan. So, is Flemeth really what she seems to be?
Well, that depends, does it not? What does she seem to be?
Well, to be perfectly honest, I have no clue what Flemeth is. Yeah, she looks like an old woman, but it's clear that she is more than that. Wow.
Oh, she is certainly old. Have no mistake of that. Tell me, how much do you know of the tale? The one that the chastened still tell of my mother, to frighten them into obedience.
Have I heard anything about Flemeth? I don't think so. I didn't even know there was such a thing.
Ah, I see. That does explain much. I can relay what Flemeth once told me herself, and you can decide whether or not 'tis the truth, if you desire.
I guess we can do that. That sounds interesting.
As the tale is sung by the bards, there was a time when Flemeth was young and beautiful, a fair lass in a land of barbarian men, the desire of any who saw her.
I don't really like any of the response, because the first one kind of insults Flemeth. Just how long ago is this? Yes, I've heard this part. Not true then. I don't know. Not true then? I don't know how to respond to this because I haven't heard it yet. Yeah, I don't know.
No, quite true, but this part only.
Okay.
The tales say that Flemeth fell in love with Osen the bard, and fled the castle of her husband, the dread Lord Conabar, and that he swore vengeance for her infidelity. In truth, my mother claims that 'twas Osen who was her husband, and Conabar the jealous lord who looked on from afar. Lord Conobar approached young Osen and offered him wealth and power in exchange for his lovely wife. And Osen agreed.
Oh. He sold his wife to another man.
The life of a bard is a poor one, and love fades in the wake of hunger. 'Twas Flemeth who suggested the arrangement. All would have been well had Lord Conobar kept his end of the bargain. But he was a foul man who bargained with coin he did not possess. Osen was led off to a field and slain, left for dead. Flemeth spoke to the spirits and learned of the deed, and swore revenge.
So she truly loved Osen then?
That was not the point. Conobar had no honor, so she would not have him. Flemeth begged the spirits to aid her, and 'twas they who slew Conobar. The demon the legend tells of came later. Lord Conobar's allies chased Flemeth, you see, chased her to the wilds, and there she hid. There she found the demon, and he made her strong. The legends all speak of the great hero Cormac, he who defeated Flemeth and her great army when she invaded the lowlands centuries later. All lies.
Okay. Which she never invaded, or he never defeated her?
The truth of the matter is that there was never an invasion. As Flemeth tells it, the Chastened never raised an army under her banner, and she never fought with any warrior named Cormac. Cormac led a brutal civil war against his own people, and later claimed it was to vanquish evil that had taken root amongst the lords. Thus, he was hailed a hero. Flemeth was only attached to the legend much later. Perhaps 'twas due to the great war with the Chastened that eventually came, but Mother claims not to know how it began.
Okay. Do you believe her version?
I do not believe everything that Flemeth claims. Oft it seems her bitterness has colored her memories. But on the whole, yes, I believe this tale, if not all.
Okay. So how is it that Flammus has survived for so long?
The demon within her has transformed her into something else. An abomination, perhaps some would say. I know not. I only know my mother is clever, and she is part of the wilds as it is part of her. But she is no immortal. She bleeds. A blade in her heart would kill her like any other, were it lucky enough to find her.
So does that mean that when Flemeth asked the spirits for help to kill Conobar, I believe his name was, maybe she became possessed by a demon? So she's no longer her human self that she was back when with the story of Conobar and Osen, but she has been a demon all this time. And that's why she needs bodies of mages, so that the demon can swap bodies. So does that mean that Flameth basically is just an abomination, or just a demon possessing a human body? Because that seems to be the case. The legend tells of Flameth having many daughters.
You ask if I have sisters. I have asked of this myself. The stories tell of many witches of the wilds after all, not just the one. And these tales existed long before I did. Flemeth refuses to speak of other daughters, if they existed. So, should I believe I am her first? I doubt that too.
Yeah, and we already found out that Flameth did have more daughters, but that she uses their, or takes over their bodies. That's what was in the grimoire. Why would she refuse to speak of them?
The Chastened tell of a falling out between Flemeth and her daughters. They say that one day she hunted them all through the wilds and ate their hearts.
Ooh.
It may be true. I have never seen another witch or heard of one. Perhaps one day Flemeth will eat my heart as well.
Aren't abominations usually insane horrors?
How often is this usually? Always? If not always, then when is it not true? There are more things in this world and the next than you or I could ever hope to understand. What Flemeth became is a mystery.
Yeah.
I suspect, even to her.
An interesting story. Thank you.
Flemeth tells it with far more embellishment than I, but you are welcome. Dare I ask of your own mother? Few are abominations of legend, 'tis true, but I find myself curious nevertheless.
Yeah, my mother died, right? Because... And my father is now dead as well, of course, but I think... Yeah. My mother died a long time ago.
Ah, then you have my sympathies for what it is worth. Which is very little, I am certain. It matters not. Let us move on.
Okay, so we gained some approval from that conversation with Morgan. Wow, Flemeth really is a mystery, mother. But I liked learning more from her. I guess we'll just move on for now to the next area. So we went to... Oh yeah, first I have to... Who do I want in my party? We haven't brought Shill along, so maybe I should give that a try. And... We brought Wynne with us to Ostergard, so maybe I should take...
Indeed.
Morgan with me. And... Saffron?
Yes.
I think I would like to take him as well. Yeah, let's do that for now. And we are coming from Ostergar, and I think I want to go to Soldier's Peak, so this is another DLC part. Atop a maze of abandoned mining tunnels lies the old grey-worn base of Soldier's Peak. But maybe we can go to... Yeah, for example, this kind of lies on the route to Soldier's Peak. I think we have to help this caravan out. It's a side quest. So let's go there first and see if there's anything we can do to help out. Okay. Okay, all I can see is Darkspawn. So it seems that they have killed everyone around here. I wonder if we could have prevented it by going there immediately. I actually don't know if that was possible. I quickly want to change something. I want to change the health below 50 because apparently that's what it says for Wynne. So I will do the same thing for Morgan. Okay, so I guess we should kill some Darkspawn. I really do wonder if we could have saved this caravan if we went here earlier. Okay, let's kill the mage first.
Not so fast.
Okay, so that mage is gone. Now I want to hurt that one. Let's knock him down.
Shall be done.
Okay, we have another strong character over here.
As you say.
Let's see. Let's activate... Wow, I have a lot of negatives. Let's activate my power for swings as well.
Time for a little bloodletting, I see. I will smaller digits first. You got it.
Okay, so we killed all the Darkspawn. The quest updated. You dispatched the Darkspawn along the trade route, but the merchants of the border caravan were already dead. Return this unfortunate news to the Chantry board. Caravan down. Like I said, I wonder if I could have saved the people from this caravan if I had gone there immediately. I don't know, and I wasn't aware that there are timestamps on some of the quests. So if that is the case, then I'm so sorry, I had no idea. And if it is not the case, then yeah, then there would have been nothing for me to... Then I could not have done anything. They were already there. There's elf fruit over here, but first quickly return because I missed some elf fruit, it seems, or death fruit. I missed out on some death fruit, so let's collect that. And we have some elf fruit. I'm sorry that we weren't able to save you guys. At least the trade route is now safe for others, so that's a good thing. So I'm happy that we at least could have, that we did something at least. Let's venture forth. We have loading over here, so I guess we could see if we can help out these refugees since it's on the way. But it seems we are getting interrupted by something. Oh, by some wolves. Okay. That shouldn't be too hard, should it? Wait, oh, I was standing in a trap. I had no clue what was going on. Okay, so they were sleeping, so I should not attack them.
Shall be done.
Let's see.
Don't win.
Okay, I leveled up. That's cool. Okay. Oh wait, there's still a wolf alive. Don't kill more. Thank you. Oh, and I'm standing in another trap. Great.
I shall do it.
Okay, so it seems to be just wolves that attacked us. Nothing more. But I do want to
It is
collect, of
begun.
course, all that
It shall be
pelts,
done.
which I'm doing right now. Sheesh, enough with the traps already. It's a trap fest over here. I'm sorry, since I'm not a rogue, I cannot tell when there are traps and stuff like that, so hopefully can I read the signs? Or traps laid for wolves. You don't say. Thanks, sign.
As you say.
Wolves frequent to this. Really? I had no clue whatsoever.
It is
Okay,
begun.
so let's just continue on. And now we are going to the refugees. Hopefully we are able to help them at least. Refugees. Oh, but they are getting attacked. Okay, so let's do our best in helping them. Oh god, but yeah, I should probably kill the leader first. Don't kill them. Don't. Maybe Morgan can heal that refugee.
As you wish.
Okay, let's knock him down. And can she? Okay, she can heal again. Is there some refugee that needs help healing? No, there's not. Oh, I completely forgot to level my character. I will do that after this battle. I just noticed it. Again, does any of the refugees need healing? I guess this one? No, yeah, that one. I just want to make sure they are safe.
I see you do not fight as poorly as you smell. Shall be done.
Okay. We almost killed the emissary, which is good. The refugees, their health is okay. Oh wait, oh no, there's one almost dead. Let me see that I have the... We have Shill. This one. She's almost dead. Maybe I'm too late, but if I can help them, I want to do that. Did she help them? No, she didn't. Morgan. Didn't you help her? Or maybe she can't? I don't know. Which one is attacking her? It seems to be this one. Can I knock him down? Okay, we were just on time to help her. Ooh, there's a refugee almost dying over there. I don't think I'll be able to save that refugee on time. But at least we helped her. So don't kill them. Okay, good. No, I was too late, but we are going to rescue this refugee. That's the least I can do.
It is begun.
Can Morgan already heal him? Refugee, can I... Yes. I don't want everyone to die. But I would like to... Oh gosh. Stop it.
As you say.
Oh no. Oh, that's sad. I wasn't able to help him.
Done.
So... Wait. I thought I killed all the dogsmen over there. That sucks. Okay, so they are helping that refugee, it seems. That's good. Okay. I don't know what Saffron is doing all the way over there, but I mean... We are doing fine, so that's okay. Okay.
I shall do it.
So that's it. Unfortunately, quite a lot of refugees ended up dying, but
As you say.
at least two of them are safe, which is better than... Oh, and we have a floating dog spawn, it seems. Can I talk with them?
I thought we were done for certain.
Okay. Let's quickly loot all the bodies and... Yeah, love the floating corpse. Now we have some stuff in the crates as well, which we will take with us.
Very well.
Okay, and... Is there anything else? We still have the elf fruit here. Okay, so we have that now as well. So, yeah, I think we should move forwards for now. And yeah, at least we helped those ladies out.
Shall
That's
be
good.
done.
And we also have a battlefield, but I think we'll go to that another time because we already did these two. So let's head to Soldier's Peak for now. Otherwise, I will spend this entire part basically doing side quests, which is fine as well. But let's just head to the Soldier's Peak and see what's going on there. Because we promised that man that we would help him reclaim his, yeah, what was it? His family's heritage, I guess you can say, right? That's what we were supposed to be doing for him. Hopefully the game... Oh,
And
thank God.
here we are. Soldier's Peak.
Wow.
Maker's breath. Look at the size of her. What a fortress.
Yeah.
I told you the map would get us through the tunnels.
She's impressive, that's for certain.
It's just teeming with history. Can't you feel it? So, I'll follow you about, from a distance. This place has the stench of death. I expect there's trouble up ahead.
Okay. Okay, and now it's saving the game. Now I'll level my character. Yeah, I'm actually quite happy with how everything's going, so... I guess I'll just continue my strength streak for now. And... Ooh, do I give myself the Master Combat Training or the Master Coercion? I think I'll go for Master Combat Training for now. And then we'll do the Master Coercion after that. I think that's the best choice. Ooh, what's this? Ooh, that's quite nice, Death Blow as a passive. And we have Critical Strike. Oh, I actually gave Stan that one already. So if an enemy has low health, you can actually kill them by one blow. And we also have Two-Handed Sweep. So what will I do? And I can also do this for my berserk. I think I'll do death blow for now. There's so many choices when it comes to leveling up, and I never really know what to go for first. So yeah. Okay, so we are at Soldier's Peak. Wow, it looks amazing, really big as well. I guess we'll see what we will find there.
Fall back! Fall back already!
Taking the peak will not be easy, my lord.
I gave the Wardens one chance to die with honor. Instead, they hole up like cowards. We follow the King's advice, then. Starve them out.
But the peak has months of supplies.
Then we wait. When they are too weak to lift their weapons, we will send them to their final judgment.
What was that? Felt a bit woozy there. I'm not mad, am I? You saw it too?
Yeah, I did. I had a vision too, Levi.
How's that possible? This place truly is haunted.
The veil is thin here. The circle tower was that way too.
The veil?
That is what separates us from the Fade and demons.
Demons? Thank Andraste you came, Warden. After you.
Yeah, it's not looking good. Don't know what has happened here, but...
Careful.
Hey, corpses. Great.
I shall do it. It is begun.
Now we play a little.
Okay, so far so good. Yeah, good job, team. Okay, there are more corpses over there as well. So let's attack.
Shall we compete for points?
Shall be done.
Wow, there are lots of corpses attacking us.
I hope
And they
I
are
don't get
wardens.
blood all over me.
I'm sorry, I wasn't paying attention. So I'm now just noticing that they are wardens. The corpses of
Do not
grey
let them
wardens.
overwhelm us.
That's... Okay, so I guess there are still more to attack. First, I quickly want to see
Shall be
this statue. A new quest, ancient history. Oh god. There are... Wait.
Very well.
Let's attack the Warden Master.
It is begun. As you say. I shall do it.
How's everyone doing? Okay, everyone's doing fine. That's good. Good job. And we still have one Warden skeleton, so let's finish him or her off.
Let us end this. Now you fall.
Let's
Very
take
well.
all these items. Is there anything more to loot? We have a Warden skeleton,
It shall be done.
so let's take that as well. Is there anything more before I head further in? Doesn't seem so. And there was another... Because can I see... Soldier's Peak. Ancient history. You've uncovered some of the history of the base at Soldier's Peak. There may be more to learn, and perhaps you should seek it out. Okay, so we should just discover more about this location, I guess. Which we can definitely do, so... Yeah, I think we should head inside. And see what we will find there.
The men's morale is low. My spells are of no use in this matter, Commander.
There is more to leading men than sorcery, Avernus. I will remind them that they're wardens. Men! I won't lie to you. The situation is grim. Our forces outnumbered, our bellies empty, and our hearts are sagging. But we are wardens! Darkspawn flee when they hear our horns. Archdemons die when they taste our blades. So are we to bend knee to a mere human despot? No! I, for one, will never give up. I, for one, will never surrender just to dance on Arlen's gallows. So I propose here and now, in these hallowed halls where generations of our brethren stood vigil against darkspawn and evil, that we send a message to that fat bastard. In this sacred place, proud men, strong men stood defiant, and would rather die than submit to tyranny.
Wow.
So brave, even when starving. And my great-great-grandmother stood with them.
Yes, she did. Yeah, so I'm actually curious about this. Why did the king attack the wardens in the first place? Why was there a war between the king and the wardens? So, King Arland was a tyrant? Question? I'm curious about that.
Not much is known of King Arland. The War of Succession that followed his death, that was a piece of work. Lasted nearly a decade, and almost burned Denerim and the palace to the ground.
Wow.
Loads of history was lost. But maybe there's answers to that inside. But I've gabbed enough. Lead on, my friend.
Okay. So the wardens were once sort of the enemy of the king, it seems. Okay, so we have a statement of defiance here. On these grounds, virtuous men stood against a tyrant. They stood defiant and stood for freedom, and they died. It is signed by Grey Warden defenders who were besieged by King Arland's forces. And you can read the names of the fallen. Okay, I'm not going to read all the names, but basically these were the people who were protecting Soldier's Peak. Wow. Those are a lot of names. And yeah, I should actually almost end this part because I'm looking at my... After we kill these lovely guys, we will end it.
Very well.
Okay, so you are done for. Okay, is there anything more we can kill? Doesn't seem so. Let's collect this note here. A letter from I don't know how to read that name, but it was a letter. And we can go to the barracks and we can go to the hall. Yeah, but I should definitely end this part here. So we are now in Soldier's Peak, which was a safe haven, I guess you can call it, for the wardens at some point. And we will see what more there is to uncover here, and what more we can find out about his great-grandmother. I'm not quite sure how far she's removed from Levi Dryden. But thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys all in the next part. Bye, guys.